So I guess what I wanted to rant about today was a couple of things. One is how on a positive note, I realize how much I actually enjoy having the combination of fall weather, but for some reason it's oddly warm and warm enough to actually like go swimming or something. Like it doesn't make sense. It's not really, at least earlier, when I was outside today, it wasn't like cold by any means. I don't really understand why. But it was a nice combo because it's like you have the light is dim, so it's not like super sunny. It's not sunny enough to be blinding you by any means. You don't need sunglasses. You're not like trying to like hide in the shade because you feel like the sun is just too extreme, or you feel like the aging process it's going to have on your skin is substantial, and it's not too bright, so it's not like hurting your eyes by any means. But then at the same time, you got the combo of the it's warm enough, so you really could be wearing like shorts and a t-shirt or whatever. You actually could be in water if you needed to be. It really wouldn't probably bother you at the temperature it was earlier. Earlier, it was probably around like 70 degrees, honestly, even though the light was kind of like dim and there wasn't much sun. But which is odd, but it's actually a lovely combo. I actually could get used to that, like seriously. So aside from that, getting into the nitty gritty of this rant, I thought of doing something different. I thought of doing what a lot of these YouTubers do: is they'll go on a rant and they'll put in front of your eyes them playing some stupid ass video game or something. So I figure I'll rant about something not even M.U.G.E.N related, partially, but I'll have the M.U.G.E.N footage. Now, it was very frustrating because I realized that these M.U.G.E.N characters that are programmed are just very, very difficult, and they're very, very cheap. The way they string combos together, and some of the super combos they hit you with, the amount of damage and stuff, is almost, it's like super difficult. It's really frustrating, and there's really no payoff. So, it's like I don't have time to sit here and play this game till I'm actually good at it. If I were to sit here and play this game to where I could beat those characters, I call some of them bosses, but some are I just call them difficult characters. Some of these really difficult characters with ease, that would be wasting way too much of my time. And that's kind of, I'm going to tie that into what I'm talking about today. I'm going to talk about how it upsets me and it disgusts me. I've talked about this before, but I'm talking about it again because I'm just really angry right now. And angry today, it's like, so I'll keep it real with you. When I choose people as friends, I choose people for very specific reasons, and I'm very strategic and calculated about how I choose any person for anything. It doesn't matter if it's choosing them to try to get a job done, whether that's a professional job, whether that is some type of recreational thing, whether that is a relationship, whether that is a business relationship, whether that is a friendship or an acquaintance or anything. I'm not a haphazard person. I'm a very, very serious person. I like to have fun, but because I realize that in this world, a lot of people are full of shit, and a lot of people are how can I say this? A lot of people are just about a lot of bullshit and BS, and or wasting my time. I'm a person to where I like things a certain way for reasons, and I stand by those beliefs, and those opinions don't really change. So I tend to not have a lot of tolerance or patience for things that I deem as straight up bullshit. And I was going to talk about in this video about how, so one thing I'm sick of is I'm sick of people that they have this this mentality of like, they're lazy, they're gonna be lazy, they don't want to work, they don't have a job, or maybe they don't want to work. And I'm gonna make this clear before anyone starts thinking things. This is not. I have to make this clear because one, I'm a single man, and two, my main goal, which has been for many years, is to find a proper woman to marry. Okay, so this is not talking about her having those habits, because the difference is she could have those habits. Okay, I will always say that my wife could be lazy, my girlfriend could be lazy. My girlfriend doesn't have to have such a a structured way of. I mean, I prefer it, but it's not a deal breaker. But what I'm saying is, friends and acquaintances, one thing I hate with a passion is I fucking hate when people, number one, they don't want to work, okay? Especially women. I'll say this again. Women that are friends, that they don't want to have jobs, they'd rather have a man support them. They always seem to be out of a fucking job. They never seem to have a job. They never seem to have their own money. And if they do have their own money, they like to seem to shop and go places and probably spend money that they don't fucking have. The thing is, like, I am so sick and at my breaking point of people's behavior and how they think that they like to live their lives, and you know, just the lack of discipline, the lack of anything that I would call showing that you have any type of fucking backbone, you have any type of discipline in your life, that you have any fucking spine. Like, you know, it's something that is sickening, and I've been at my breaking point for years, and that's one of the reasons why you're not gonna, if you were a person who know me, you're not gonna see me out a lot of places and talking to a lot of people. But I'm ranting about the fact that I am sick of that behavior because it is so far from what I am, you know. And one thing that I'm going to also talk about in this rant is I hate it when people that have, that have no job, can't seem to ever have any money of their own, never have money, especially if they owe me money, and then they go out and, you know, they'll shop, they'll do this, and I just don't get it. It's like, you know, if you're a wealthy person and you're going out and you're shopping, and that's like what you call recreation, that's one thing, because you can afford to do that. But it's another thing if you're poor, but you always seem to be, not always, but it always seems to be an occurring thing that you want to go shop with this. You know, it takes you seemingly forever to really, like, get up and start the day. You know, you're slow, you're sluggish, you're out of shape. It's like, I don't fucking understand how people are like that. Let me reword that. Okay, I understand how people are like that, but it's just so, it doesn't agree with me. And, you know, the thing that I'm going to say is, you know, for me personally, there's going to be a serious change in how I deal with people depending on what type of shit I see people doing and how they're living, what they're choosing to do, what priorities they have, you know, because I'm fed up with bullshit. That's basically what this rant is about. So, I just, you know, gonna put that in the rant because that's really something I really want to talk about. And another thing that I'm sick of, I'll admit, I'm sick of doing these goddamn moving videos, period, because the thing that annoys me is, like, I realize that, you know, I don't want to be that guy that sits around and fucking plays video games, okay, at all. And I see so many guys that do that, and they sit down on their ass and they play video games all day. And women that do it too, you know, they sit around their fucking ass and do video games all day. And I realize that the only way for me to escape this hell in this fucking cycle of fucking degenerate bullshit, and just, you know, life is just meaningless, and you know, wasting an hour playing, or even 2 hours playing some fucking game with no actual money coming in from it, nothing, you know, nothing of substance coming out of it. Now I realize I'm going to have to really do some things that I don't like to do, and I'm going to have to study, and I'm going to have to spend a lot of time cultivating certain things to where I can try to do something that will get me out of this cycle. Okay? Now, I did some productive things today. At least today I worked out like I was supposed to. I did functional training, I did a little bit of training of bodybuilding. I basically worked, you know, some chest. I did, rear delts. I worked out some quads and some calf raises, some, you know, calves. And those are really, really extremely strong foundational, you know, bodybuilding workouts. Those are muscles that, you know, you really do want to work. Now, this is not going to be a rant about bodybuilding, so don't, you know, don't ask me about anything. I'm not going to explain that. Go do your research. If you don't understand why rear delts, calves, and quads, and chest is really important, then go online and fucking research why. Okay, as far as trying to do it. So, that's that part of the rant. I may rant more about something else, or I may just let you just watch and enjoy this moving fucking gameplay. You know, you're not going to see a lot of wins in this video, because these computers are fucking hard as hell. This AI is extremely good AI, in my opinion. You know, it's really, it's actually challenging, you know, surprisingly. So, like, comment, and sub. This is Steve's Art and Fun channel. This is Steve from the back. Hit the bell icon. Leave a comment. And have a nice day.
KO. Fight. KO. Fight. Mission complete. Round 2, fight! Right there!
Everybody has something to fight for. 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 Everybody has something to fight for.
Time over. Fight. Fight. Fight.
You're going nowhere, right there! You're going nowhere!
Fight. Fight.
Cyclone kick. Up and flat.
You're going no.
Up and flat.
You're going
Up
no.
and flat. Behold. Up and flat. Up and sweep. Up and flat. Behold.
Fight.
One kick.
Rising.
Up and do it. Up the flat. Up the flat.
KO.
Up and sweep. Up and flat.
You're going no.
Up and flat. Cyclone kick. Up and flat. Up and flat. Behold. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and sweep.
KO. Fight.
One kick.
You're going nowhere.
Up and flat. Behold. Up and flat. Behold. Up and flat. Up and sweep. Up and flat. Up and flat. Team spike. Up and flat.
KO.
Up and flat. Up and sweep. Up and sweep. Up and flat. Up and flat. Behold. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and flat.
Going nowhere.
Up and flat. 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 One kick. Up and flat. Up and flat. Behold. Up and flat.
Fight.
Cyclone kick. Up and sweep. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and flat. Behold. Behold. Up and flat. 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 Up and sweep. Up and flat.
KO.
Cyclone kick. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and flat. Up and sweep. Up and flat.
Fight.
Up and flat. Up and flat. Do it. Up and flat. Team flight. Hit.
Come on, baby. お似合いだな。
Up and sweep. Up and sweep. Behold. Up and flat. Up and sweep. Up and sweep. Up and flat. Up and flat.
Fire!
Behold. Up and flat. Up and sweep. Up and flat.
Fire!
Up and flat. Behold. Up and flat.
Fight.
Up and sweep.
Come on, baby. お似合いだ 僕を味わえろファイヤ
KO. Fight.
Psycho kick.
グレートリガー
Optic blast. Optic blast. Optic blast.
おとなしくけ
Spike kick. Optic blast.
KO.
You've got a long way to go.
Round 2. Fight. グレートリガー
Optic blast. Do it. Optic blast.